Buenos dias and welcome. 2K Sports presents Cinco de Mayo NBA Basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. And for the 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Anthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. You know, if you're not going to the playoffs, how do you keep your spirits up as the season winds down?
Well, you can't just sit around feeling sorry for yourself because no other team is going to feel sorry for you. So you got to start thinking about next season. You got to start building and focus on giving the fans maybe a few more wins if you can.
Now, here's Garland over Harden. The rebound by Harden. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Pulled the D that time. Harden with the soft touch, okay.
And here is Garland. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Garland.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Embiid. He had 15 points last outing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jarrett Allen.
It's on Jarrett Allen.
And, you know, the Anthony Melton's progression as a shooter has been impressive.
Yeah, he struggled on the pull-up jumpers early in his career, but he worked at it, and now he's very efficient. His offense is almost as good as his defense at this point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
First free throw is good.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
Both free throws good from Garland. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
His shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. Boy, he's made the most of it.
Harden, that's good.
Well, Harden is a versatile shooter, so he'll make the most of that mid-range spot whenever you give it to him.
Wound up there for Allen. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now, here's Melton. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Melton, no good. Embiid. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
There's the pass to Mitchell. Here's Okoro. He dishes it to Mobley. And that one, good.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Harden against Garland. They get it again. Makes it off the glass. Harden's got 6. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Allen outside. In the corner. Okoro with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That one on Embiid. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
And he makes the first.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. McDaniels comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Maxey subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. He's perfect from the line this time. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Mitchell with it, now guarded by Harrell. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. George Niang, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. And then for Cleveland, Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Okoro. Karis LeVert comes in for Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Scooped up. Harrell kicks to Maxey. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's Rubio. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Maxey against LeVert. Here's Osman. Cleveland gets it back. And staying with the play, Allen.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Driving to the basket. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Green's checked in.
Second team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Shake Milton. Shooting one.
One shot.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Now here's Green. Pass to Osman. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Green kicks to Levert. Pass to Rubio. There's the three. Rebound by the 76ers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a bar. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Shake Milton at the line for two.
Shoot two.
The first free throw is good. Daniel House has checked in for McDaniels. Second free throw, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Green taking his time here. Passes it to Levert. Wade outside. Jacks up a three. That's good. And it's Levert with the assist.
A solid passer at his position. Levert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got his second basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Levert against Maxey. Misses in close.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Doesn't go that time. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Philadelphia, please welcome to court your Sixers.
Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5 down low. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table, is the willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
The Cavaliers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
The first one falls.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-around.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. P.J. Tucker comes in for Danuel House. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Harden kicks to Melton. Harden surveying the D. Fires the 3. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Big three-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
Now the pass to Mitchell. It's up a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
And he gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Now here's Okoro. Allen outside. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The 3 from Garland. Rebounded by Tucker. Philadelphia leading by 6. Harris outside. Over Garland. Another shot. Embiid, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now, Okoro. He has 6. Off with the layup.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Harris. Hands it from short range. And it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
Now, I'm going to say this. The best version of Tobias Harris is when he is aggressive and looking for his shot and not being passive.
Harden against Garland. And Okoro throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Tucker. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Daniels, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Karis LeVert comes in for Isaac Okoro. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Harden. 12 points his last outing. Philadelphia moving the ball around.
2 minutes
Back to McDaniel. And that one is good. McDaniel's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
To the inside, Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. 1:35 left in the first half. Harden the pass to McDaniels. Back to Harden. Takes a 3. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing here by 8. 1:03 left to play here in the half. No good from 11 feet.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Embiid. Harden trying to get open. A nice shot by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
But when a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Maxey comes in for Milton. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. And then for Cleveland, Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Green comes in for Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Now, here's Milton. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Levert against Maxey. And the rejection by Harrell. With 1 on the clock, it's not going to go for him. First half. 76ers lead by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out and not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. In the second quarter, they crushed it at both ends, cruising out to a 12-point advantage. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
They got hammered. I mean hammered on the court. That tells a lot about this game. The heart has not been there. The sacrifice hasn't been there. I mean, they just don't want it.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. DeAnthony Melton out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Harris with some finesse to knock down that little mid-range jumper.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
The 76ers leading by 12. Pass to Tucker. On the wing, Melton. Over Mitchell. Misses off the left iron.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make it.
Dishes to Allen. To the wing on the left. Garland surveying the D. Over Harden. Garland, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Inside, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Pass to Tucker. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Melton against Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went small. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
And the first one at the line is good. The 76ers making a switch here. Niang's checked in. No good on the second free throw. And so Allen will bring it up now for Cleveland. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Maxey's checked in for DeAnthony Melton.
First team foul. Coming up to the floor for your
Philadelphia leading by 11.
Kyrie Maxey.
Harden outside. To the paint. Here's Harris. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 8 points for Tobias Harris.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Allen passes to Garland. Good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. But that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. That cuts the lead to single digits. Mobley's got 4 this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Harris on the wing. Harden. Outside, Maxey. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and too long on the shot.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Offensive rebound. Okoro shot is off. The 76ers leading by 9. Harris outside. Shoots from 14. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup and he can contribute points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a precious commodity.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here come your Philadelphia 76ers TNT, everybody. Here come your Philadelphia 76ers TNT, everybody.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. McDaniels comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Here's Osman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The 76ers leading by 9. And there's the pass to Maxey. 1:41 left in the third. Pass to Milton from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Harrell. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Harrell's got his first points of the game.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Now here's LeVert. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Here's Maxey. Karis LeVert making his last shot. Niang kicks to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Shoots off the step back. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from LeVert. Rubio outside. Pass to Green. Rubio looking around. To the middle. Here's Wade over Harrell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Daniel House has checked in for Philadelphia. Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Philadelphia leading by 9. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Harrell. He's guarded closely. Maxey against LeVert. And yes, it's good. Maxey's got 6.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
A nice shot by LeVert. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the three. Now, here's Garland. A nice shot by Mobley.
Look, even against contact, even if you try and be physical with the Mobley, this man just stays strong and gets it to go.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Embiid is at the elbow. Passes to Harris. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Tucker's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Mitchell with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Mitchell outside. Outside Garland. Kicks it to Okoro. 6 to shoot. Here's Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third personal foul.
Pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low. He rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
At the line
and guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And guys, this is becoming the story of the second half. Missed free throws. You can't come back in a game if you can't make your foul shots.
The 76ers making a switch here. Melton's checked in. And the second free throw, good. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The pass to Embiid. Over Allen. Embiid, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Okoro. Over Harden. Good D by Harden. Pass to Harris. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Shoots over Okoro. He's off on that one. And Cleveland the other way now. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Harden. Softly drops in the floater.
In the paint, hard, man. He's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now, here's Mitchell. Okoro with it. Pass to Garland. 5 on the clock. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Down low. A nice shot by Tucker. And now it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Mitchell outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit. 76ers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Garland against Harris. He feeds it to Embiid. Misses the baby hook. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Now here's Tucker. Harden outside. On the wing, Melton. Lets it go. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Garland with it. Now defended by Embiid. A nice shot by Mobley.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Timeout for the Sixers. All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers dance team. Here comes your Philadelphia 76ers.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Darius Garland.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. The 76ers leading by 6. Harden outside. Passes it to Embiid. Over Allen. The 76ers again can't hit it. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Step back shot. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Garland. Garland's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now, here is Harden. The pass to Embiid. Over Allen. Embiid kicks to Harris. Pass to Tucker. Pass to Embiid. 17-foot shot on the way. Misses off the right eye. Here's a Okoro. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Maxey's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Misses. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Here's Maxey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 3. 36 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Our Sixers ENT looking for the loudest fans to let us hear ya.
Mitchell looking it over. And Embiid pulls it down.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw now.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're trailing by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Here's Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
For the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
And the 76ers call time here. They're leading by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Harden. And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for Philadelphia, James Harden. At the line for 2.
gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And if I'm the defense, this isn't who I want to foul. Harden is more than happy to march to the stripe in these moments.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Three-pointer. Okoro shot is off, and he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Foul. At the line for your Sixers, James Harden. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. 5 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Okoro. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. So the 76ers win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attack it. I love playing the game of basketball. I love being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. It takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm going to just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.